I decided to make carne asada fries. Someone wrote in and they said, can you make the carne asada fries? I'd never even thought of it, never even heard of it, and it's just been on my mind. But I didn't want to just, fry fries. It's summer, I wanted to be outside and grilling. The first thing that I did was I got russet potatoes. I cut them up. You cut them in half, you cut them in half again, then you cut them into the wedge. Then I put them in some cold water and I brought them up to a boil. So once they're up to a boil, turn the heat down a little bit and just let them simmer for a few minutes. You don't want them to cook to the point where they're gonna be mashing, because then you're fucked. So you just want to get them when they start being able to be pierced with a fork. Take them out, drain the water out, and then hit them and rinse them under cold water or throw some ice in there. So I took the steak out, put it in a bowl, hit it with some chopped up cilantro, and then I hit it with some pepper, salt, and a little bit of jalapeno, and then lime juice. And I just mixed it around, mix it and mix it and mix it. A little bit of oil. That will help it on the grill, it won't stick as much. Once the potatoes have cooled down, put them on some paper towel, pat them dry, salt, pepper, oil, simple. Take them right out to the grill. To take sour cream and make it really, really awesome, just buy Chipotle and adobo. They come in the can. They're dried, smoked jalapenos that are in a vinegar solution. You can take them out, chop them up, add them to sour cream or mayo. They are so fucking good, oh my god. Now, there's also the adobo sauce by itself is so good that you should put that in as well. I'm gonna take those potato wedges, pop them down. They already have a lot of oil in them, so you don't need too much more oil. But this is something to play around with, Like what I did was I boiled them. You could try doing it straight. I mean, they'll still be good straight, but the boiling just really helps it through. Well, now to keep the grill hot, close it. Just, if you look at that now, if that's what it looks like now, think about what it's gonna look like in just a few minutes. Since they are cooked a little bit, just be a little careful when you flip them over. If they break, they break, who cares? Your grill is gonna have a lot of different temperatures depending, the middle, where the burner is, it might be more hot. That's cool, don't worry about it, just move stuff. These guys, if they're not getting enough grill appreciation over here, some of these guys over here, I'm gonna put this one, move that to the center, give that more grill appreciation. Oh, yeah. These things are crispy as hell. Look at that. Now that my potatoes are pretty much done, I get to start treating myself to cooking a steak. So I'm just gonna put the potatoes, I'm not gonna take them off, I'm gonna put them to the side. One thing I just wanted to say is that a lot of these recipes I cook, like this one, I never made before. Someone mentioned it, it was stuck in my head, I've been wanting to make it, sounded awesome. So I went online, I looked up a few different recipes, watched some videos, just got a general feel of how it was made, and then I did my own thing. End of the day, you need to get these things dirty. You gotta get in the kitchen and try. If you fuck up, who cares? Try it again. I mean, if the steak doesn't cook right, you're still gonna have delicious potatoes. You're still gonna have melted cheese and sauces. So just get in the kitchen, try this stuff. We're cooking together. It's not me showing you how to cook. I'm just kind of going along with it and seeing what happens. I already added a lot of oil in the steak, so I don't necessarily need to put more on the grill. Good if you wanted to. Cool trick is actually cut an onion in half and rub that in the grill. But, oh god, yeah. This steak's gonna cook fast. It's cheap steak, so you don't want to overcook it. You just want to cook it long enough to cook it through. Wow, wow, wee, wah. This is such quick cooking steak. This fire is going to really light it up. You want to move it around a lot. Getting a good amount of smoke going on. Is that not the most beautiful thing that you've ever seen? Now, the cool thing about cooking steak like this is that since it is already cut up, if you're unsure about how long to cook it for, just take a piece off, cut into it, or try it. And the rest can keep cooking. That's why I love cooking cheap steak. Especially at the beginning when you're learning how to cook steak, it's a really good confidence booster in the kitchen. I just tried a piece. It's the moment you're waiting for. Is it going to be good steak or not? It was, honestly, so delicious. It was tender, flavorful, all the good stuff. So I'm just leaving this on the grill for a second. This side's not hot, so it'll kind of help it cook a little bit, keep it warm, while we build our carne asada fries. Take a pan, tin foil just helps to keep it clean. I'm just gonna build this thing. Put my fries in. Steak. You didn't think I was gonna forget the cheese, did you? Well, I'm gonna turn the grill down. Just try to cover it. Now it is time to build and to feast. If you build it, they will eat. It's like a pico de gallo, avocado, tomato, cilantro, chipotle, sour cream. Wow. What more could you want in a man, in a dish, in life? I know eating on a grill isn't the smartest thing to do, but I kinda don't care right now. Oh my god.